Well, how's the international break been for you?
Really good. Worked hard with the players. The players have enjoyed it, and we're looking forward to Reading. Done a lot of prep work in the days that we've had. It's been good.
Do you kind of anxiously watch all the websites and see not only who's playing well, but who might have tweaked something on in action?
Yeah, well, I look at my players first and foremost in the games they're playing. And if they get back safe, that's the most important thing. And then Phil Hudson and look at all the opposition, who's out where and who's out playing. So obviously the Romania with Puskas and stuff, he scored 2 goals. So yeah, we're quite organised like that.
And I suppose obviously some players have travelled further than others. Do you sort of take that into account when you're looking at who might be really fresh for Reading?
No, I know what my team is. I know my team after Bristol for the Reading game. I know who's going to play.
Paddy McNair said some quite nice things about the style of football you're trying to play this season, that a lot of the players are enjoying it. I think he made some post-match comments after the tough Germany game. I mean, that must please you, but I suppose what you ideally wanted to do is marry that with results as well.
Yeah, it's good to hear, but we're only 6 games in. Like I said, if we'd have won all 6 games, I'd have been saying exactly the same thing as I am now. It's a long way to go, but I'm glad he's enjoying it because he's probably been our best player of the season so far. So that's fantastic for him. And long may it continue. You know, he's gone away there with Northern Ireland and played the game against Germany and done ever so well, playing against Tony Cruz. So it can only benefit him, it can only benefit this football club.
I mean, playing against players of that quality, I mean, if you put up a good show, that can only increase the confidence, can't it?
Yeah, and Paddy's full of confidence at the minute, and that's what I'm loving about him. He's playing with a real endeavour in his game, a lot of determination, box-to-box play. And like I say, he's been fantastic, and he's not just doing it in the games, he's doing it in training, week in, week out. He's been a real example, and I'm really pleased for him because he had a tough year last year not playing. It's tough for any footballer when you're not playing, mentally, more than physically, and this year he's been absolutely terrific.
Do you feel that the squad that you've inherited, obviously you work with them closely under Tony as a coach, but do you think they feel they've all had a completely clean slate, those who were playing quite a lot, those who weren't?
Well, you only need to look at the team really to see that. I mean, Marvin Johnson was out on loan last year at Sheffield United. The season before that, okay, he was very rarely in the squads. Hayden Coulson was out on loan last year. Ainsley Pears never had a kick last year. Now he's number 2 at the minute. I'd like to say I'll give everyone a fair crack at the whip. I give a lot of the 23s opportunities in the pre-season. Okay, some of them weren't ready at this minute, but they will be in the future. I'm honest with the players and what I want them to do. I've been like that from day one.
The table is still very early days. I mean, you and Reading are in a similar sort of position at the table. How would you assess them so far this season?
Reading are going to be a good side moving forward. They spent a lot of money, especially on Puskas and Zhao from Sheffield Wednesday. I actually saw Puskas in the summer when I went over to watch the under-21s in Italy, play in the Euros. And I went to the game England against Romania. I was watching a few players from Romania and I saw Puskas straight away. He was on loan last year, Palermo, from Inter Milan. Obviously a really top player, but to bring him here we'd have had to spend a lot of money. Obviously we couldn't do that type of deal. Reading done it, fair play. He's a very, very good player. And they've got Swift, Dejario on loan from Liverpool. They're a good side. Once they start getting the feet, they'll be there or thereabouts. On
the injury front, I think we spoke to George quite recently about the fact he was going to be having surgery on his ruptured tendon, and of course got Howson's hernia, Sted's hamstring. There's a few lads who are going to be out for a little while. Can you update us on those kind of long-term injuries? George
had the operation yesterday, so did Johnny Howson. I'm waiting to hear off the doc to what they've found when they've opened George up. Johnny will just be a bog standard hernia. Should be back in hopefully a couple of weeks. I know with the Mushevec procedure that you get these days that you're not out for long. You're gone with the days that you put meshes in. These are just a quick clip of the right nerve, and you're okay. Rudy, I'm sure he could be fit after the Reading game. He's done his hamstring injury. But like I say, these injuries happen. These happen in football, but it's opportunity for other players to come in. Like with Conor Malley on the bench last week. He's done really well, so he'll be on the bench again.
Somebody else you've spoken very highly of since pre-season, Hayden Coulson. What's the situation?
Hayden will be, I'd say, another maybe 4 to 6 weeks. Maybe there's a slight tendon issue with the rectus femoris, which isn't ideal for us because he was doing fantastically well. And I know I've had the same injury. I've had a lot of injuries, as you well know, well documented. So I know a lot about the anatomy of the body. Hence the reason why I know a lot of different injuries that the players have had. So yeah, it's disappointing for us that he's going to be that time, but he can still do a lot of running. The medical team will still keep him fit, and hopefully he'll be like a new signing when he comes back. He's done terrifically well for us this season in the games he played early on.
Does the tough time you've had over your career with injury, I mean, can you help the players who are frustrated on the sidelines in terms, because I mean it's a psychological thing as much as anything. They want to get back on the pitch as possible, but I mean they must sort of get quite down to know that it might take some weeks or months.
Just speak to them. Be a normal, good human being. Go and ask how they are. Not every day, because that can also do your head in if you ask them too many times. How are you today? How's it feeling today? But go and speak to them on a level, and let them know that they're in your thoughts. That you still want them to be fit as quick as possible. I remember a conversation. I was in Australia at the time, and I just had an operation that could have been the end of my career really. And Harry Redknapp rang me up, and he went to me, "Oh John, I've heard you just had the surgery." I said, "Yeah." "How did it go?" "Okay." "I need you back, John. I need you back quick." Brightened me up straight away. So it's little things that I've learned through my career, and obviously sad times when I was injured. But speak to the players who are injured. Don't just forget about them. Just because they can't play for you, don't cast them aside, because they're important. You don't know what they're going through mentally. I mean, we talk about mental illness quite a lot, and whatever. How do you know it's not affecting these players like that? You don't do until you speak to them and you see how they are. That's why I say you've got to still speak to them. You never know what they're going through mentally.
Is there anything in particular that you've been working on during the international break? Obviously, you got the point of Bristol City, might have been 3, but sometimes I suppose you can really use them to regroup with those players you have still got at your disposal. Yeah,
we work on a lot of things to really what we're good at and what we're going to be better at, of patterns of play, of how we press to really counteract what Reading are. But I always go out to say how we can beat a team, not worrying about them so much. I'm the type of manager to say, listen, we do this, we do that, we should win. I mean, I thought, going back to the Bristol game, I thought they played ever so well. Really disappointed to concede, but we've got to find that the steel inside of us to be really strong. Like when an animal gets its prey and it's got it and it doesn't let it go. If another animal comes over, tries to take it, you've got to defend that lead. That's the type of thing our players need to start doing, is really defending the lead, hold on to the win. Backs against the wall at times, you've got to really stick your neck out. Go and head balls, go and do the dirty side of the game. That's what we need to do.
And the Borough fans at the Reading game and the Borough fans who turned up at the Millwall game, the last home game, do you think they will see a sort of subtle difference on the pitch?
Well, I'd like to think so. We'll be trying. Like I said, in 45 minutes at times we haven't done it. Another 45 minutes we have. I thought that was our best performance against Bristol, against probably one of the teams that'll be in the top 6. I thought we were fantastic. Hopefully we can take that into the Reading game, but win the game. All right.